Bourbon, Broncos, and no BS. Fans, brews, and Broncos news. Good evening, Broncos Country. Welcome to another edition of our annual fan appreciation episode. We've been celebrating our 10th year anniversary all season long as we've wrapped up that 10th season of Broncos coverage. But it's going to end as it normally does with the end of the season, everything wrapping up. As we're starting to look ahead towards 2026, we need to take a moment and pause to say thank you to all of our fans for supporting us, not just this last season, but for 10 seasons as well. So you've come to the right place, because not only is this show going to be fun, relaxing, we're drinking, we're having a good time, but there are a ton of Broncos prizes and giveaways, with the grand prize at the very end of the show being a Broncos jersey of your choice. And we will figure out how to give that away. So stick around to find out what we're going to do for that. Each one of us has a prize as well that we've picked out for you guys to win. We each have our own unique ways to give those away. Some of our trivia questions, maybe some of those are tell us your favorite joke about another team, whatever it is. I don't even know all of them yet either myself, so we're all going to find out together. But post your comments, post your questions. I'm not going to be able to share them on screen like I normally do, just because there's so many people here tonight. But that's okay. Let's go around the horn, say hi to everyone in the room, and get some drinking going, and get more people in here before we start handing out some prizes. But make sure you hit that share button as well for us, guys. Let's get as many Broncos fans in here as possible. Jared, buddy, the co-founder of Bourbon, Broncos, and No BS. 10 years in the making. I can't believe it, but we are here, man. How do you feel, and what you thinking?
First of all, what a 10th year, man. Like, what for the Broncos as a whole, for Broncos Country, for us here at Bourbon, Broncos and No B.S. Like, we just what a year to be a part of and to be able to talk with the fans about everything. And I'm super happy we've continued to do this show. I think we started this in like year 2 or 3. So we've been doing this for a long time. And I just love the fact that we get to give back to the fans that have been so continuous with us and patient with us as Broncos Country has been patient with the Broncos over the last 10 years, and we finally have a team that we can talk and get excited about. So, yeah, I'm excited for this.
I love it. Adam, you're the low man on the totem pole here, but that's okay. It's your first full year here with us, and so, dude, happy first fan appreciation episode.
I've survived a year, so I think that was the initiation, the probationary period. So I'm really glad that I made it to the end of it. So there were a couple times there was a little hairy, but I mean, it's been crazy to think. I mean, I'm watching those highlights, and I was like, man, I miss football. I miss Broncos football. So this is just a nice way to kind of reconnect, a little bit different episode, and maybe let our hair down metaphorically, I guess, and just really thank you guys, because without you guys, we are just 6 incredibly handsome, incredibly smart guys talking to a camera. So
5.5.
I was going to say 4 at best, but I'll let you guys decide which 4 I'm talking.
We decided that Adam's taller, right? Like, so we.
Oh, Adam is definitely taller. Regardless, I haven't met him in person, but I guarantee he's taller.
Been drinking a lot of milk lately.
Yeah, that too. Spotty, how you feeling, man?
Yeah. So what is this? Year 2 for me, even year 2,
3?
3? I don't even know.
Isn't it like 4?
No, it's definitely got to be.
Give him too much credit, Dave.
All right, I'm pretty sure it's at least 3.
That's fine. It just feels like I've been here so much longer. So, but kind of like you guys said, what an incredible year for us for you guys to celebrate 10 years. For us to just be, I mean, we were having conversations into February and kind of last year, or the year before that, we were having Jared pull out the abacus, and we were talking about, well, what happens if we get so and so player in this draft pick, and now we're a late draft pick with. I mean, we're back to those conversations where we're one or two or three pieces away from being Super Bowl contenders, and that's really kind of like the best time to be a Broncos fan. Sitting there with Dan and John during that Buffalo Bills playoff game, and kind of watching little kids in their definitely fresh Broncos apparel, getting excited for their first football games. It brings back a lot of memories, as my dad was taking me to all the games, and I'm excited not only for the prospect of this team being good for years to come, but excited to see that these young Broncos fans have something to cheer for, considering how bad it's been for us mostly over the 10 years.
Yeah, I love it, man. I always say you ride with the team even through the lows, because it makes the highs that much better. And just sitting here and just seeing what they did, not just 2 seasons ago, but this year as well, it just, here we go. This is about to get so much more fun, so much more exciting, and including tonight's show, which is going to have some prizes coming our way. But David, buddy, you've been here for quite a while as well. We're going to keep going too.
I mean, and Jared, you touched on it, but I want to expand on it a little. It's just what a cool
What did Jared
season.
touch on?
Well, a lot of things that we can't really talk about to start the show. Maybe by the end of the show.
I missed this dynamic.
Anyway, so what we're gonna do is, we're just gonna reminisce on the fact that, like, the Broncos made the AFC Championship game this year, right? And you've got such a cool foundation for this team for the next few years. It feels like you've got the head coach and quarterback combo, that you're going to be a team that's competing for a playoff spot every single year. And that's a really, really good place to have the Broncos franchise back in. It's just been, wallowing in misery for so long. And it's like, all right, we're relevant. We're relevant again. The NFL has to talk about us. The NFL has to consider us. The NFL has to go through the Denver Broncos if they want to get anywhere.
Yeah, it's exactly true. And just like if we want to get anywhere, there's always something that gels us together, and that's John's hair. And it's
nice segue.
It isn't a smooth segue, but it doesn't point out the hair that is smooth and beautiful and handsome. So, John, thanks for being that cornerstone for us. If you shut,
I do again. I will say, just to push back a little bit, it's a pomade, not so much a gel. So
whatever you call it, I've met you a few times in person. I've never seen a strand of your hair move. So
right,
I'm not real, David. I'm AI.
Yeah.
I thought we established it.
No, it tracks.
No, hell of a season. The most fun I've had with you guys, and being a Broncos fan in 10 years, which is as long as this has been going on. My 6th year, so Spotty, you'll get there one day. But no, hell of a year, and it's only looking up, as the rest of you have said. We are at that point where we're talking about minor holes to fill, and that's going to get us to the promised land, which is the Super Bowl appearance and championship. So, no, this is the most fun to be talking with you guys in the entire span that I've been here, and it's only getting better.
Yep. I love it, man. Well, look, unfortunately, Scott the Flagman was not able to be here tonight, but he sends everybody his well wishes. And Ayla will be making a special little guest appearance cameo later on in the episode. Guys, as we kick things off, each of us again has a prize, to include Ayla. She was able to pick one out and get it our way. But we also have 2 snap prizes that'll happen throughout tonight's games. We have 2 of these wine whiskey glasses here to give away to fans. Really awesome quality. This isn't really printed on. It's dishwasher safe, all that cool stuff. So these were donated to us by another fan. Huge thank you to them. But those are 2 other things. So just stick around. I'm just gonna call it out. I'm gonna call a quick trivia question or something. And so you better be ready to go. But also, before we get going, I think we need to start things off the right way here with a little introduction from our newest co-host here at Bourbon Broncos and No B.S.
Hello,
Oh, no.
Broncos Country, and welcome to the annual fan appreciation episode. Honestly, we're still not sure why you keep coming back. Maybe it's to admire John's flawless and impeccable hair. Maybe it's seeing Jared's yearly mustache growth experiment. Maybe it's the timeless tradition of roasting Kev Dan for being fun-sized. Either way, after 10 years of covering the Broncos with you, we just want to say thank you for your support. Also, please consider donating some stars so we can buy some fertilizer to help fill in Adam's beard. Kick back, enjoy the show, and good luck winning one of tonight's awesome prizes. And Kev Dan, yes, I'm taller than you too.
He's
I really
mean.
would have.
I'm not sure why he's exactly. But so you guys will be seeing a lot more Ed on other videos, and just like Jared said, oh no.
I thought, Kev, I was the only AI that we were going with, but all right.
You're kind of slacking.
AI,
So,
all three
we'll
going
talk
down.
about that in your off-season report, analysis. But for now, just know that you're on thin ice, buddy. But let's go ahead and get into why everyone's here tonight, and that is to win some freaking prizes. So I'll go ahead and give up the first example and the first prize for tonight, as I also get rid of the background there, because I want my face to be seen.
And we're fine.
There we go.
Ah,
It's fine. Okay, guys. So this is gonna be a trivia question, so I'm gonna pull up the comments here so everyone can see. Badoo. There we go. Okay, so for my prize, I'm giving away a personalized there it goes. Broncos travel mug there with your name or whatever you want put on it. Okay. So gift prize number one for tonight. The way to win this is the first person we see in this community group chat here answering the question for Broncos games. What is the max seating at Empower Field at Mile High?
I know this.
Preference. Specify 4 Broncos games.
Yep. There's Ayla in the chat. Ayla, how you doing? We got your video ready to go later on, but glad to see you in the chat. So waiting for an answer for whoever gets it first is going to win this prize.
Does that have to be exact, Kevin? Are we rounding?
Oh, yeah. No, exact answer. There is an exact answer.
Well, I know there's an exact.
No, not yet. There it is.
Almost specific.
Mr. Sean. Yeah. 76,125. So Sean,
I
congratulations.
love Jesse with the 218. It's such a random number.
Right? It wasn't too far off.
218.
Close.
I should have
Standing
specified.
room.
In fact, we're not going with prices right rules there. So, Sean, what you need to do is send us a message on Facebook or whatever. Send us your address where we can mail this off to you, and we'll get it over your way. So we'll pull up prize number 2 here in a moment. But guys, let's talk about some of the awesome things we saw from this season, right? Man, Bo Nix just balling out again, showing that he's, the ceiling he has, isn't even he hasn't maxed out yet. The Broncos just continuing to add wins year after year. Now we have no more dead cap space hits against us from Russell Wilson. Like, what are you feeling right now as we're going into this offseason? We kind of touched on it during the intros, but man, here we are, guys.
Real quick, specify. I'm pretty sure we still have 1.2 million that we pay him, but it's a lot less than everything else.
It's a lot. It's basically
Not
nothing.
true.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've heard that, Spotty.
I was just looking at some stuff today. I believe we're still paying him $1 million, which is a nice paycheck to be somewhere else.
right?
Or nowhere.
Or nowhere, right?
Or nowhere.
In general, I think, it's just a nice, and again, we're going to talk about this probably at least 15 times on tonight's show, but it's just nice to have an answer at quarterback after 9 years before this of just like next man up mentality. And I was also getting really tired of just being wrong about having belief in every quarterback the Broncos got, right? From Trevor Siemian to obviously
Lynch.
Russell Wilson, Paxton Lynch,
Drew Lock.
just like going through each one of them, like, God, this is this is the guy. Like he's gonna be the guy. And then at the end of the year, being like, maybe I don't know. But it's just
like
nice to know that we have an answer there.
When you're like making the deal with yourself that a full season of Drew Lock as the starter will fix you, it's time to like. It's time to
those last 4 games were epic that year. All right,
it's like when Rick Scangarello and Drew Lock is the thing that will save your team. It's like just take an evaluation of where you are.
I feel attacked right now. I feel like I'm being attacked right now a little bit.
It was all of us. Don't worry. It was all of us.
All of us.
Yeah. Love it. It is funny to think about Drew Lock being a Super Bowl winning quarterback over Justin Herbert.
Good for him. Good for him.
Right.
Yeah,
right. I always thought he'd get us the ring. The details. The devil is always in the details, and I definitely didn't see him getting one as a backup quarterback in Seattle. But you know what? Good for Drew. He was fun. It was fun. It wasn't good. It wasn't always good, but it was fun with the dancing and all that. Yeah.
Your definition of fun is different than mine, Adam. But
yeah,
I see where you're going with it.
Okay. Well,
speaking of which, can I just say that like I thought that it would be less stressful having a winning season. I felt no less stressed this season than I did any of the other seasons. Like day to day, right? Every Sunday was the same amount of stress, regardless of what it was. It just was nice the rest of the week that I can like walk around with my Broncos stuff and be like, yeah, suck it. And then instead of like, okay, you're right. Like Paxton Lynch isn't the answer. All right, fine.
But Kevin, to your question, what are we feeling in this going into this off season? Right now, generally, I'm feeling like the free agent class has a chance to be good, decent. There's some names at running back that I am seeing thrown around that I am intrigued by. There are some names at running back, Kenneth Walker, that I want no part of. And we'll get into some names.
Okay. All right.
If you want another Jaleel McLaughlin, if you want like A+ Jaleel McLaughlin, let's sign Kenneth Walker. If you want a back who can pass protect, and catch the football at the same time, we've already got. Okay, we don't need to get on the platform right now. What I'm saying is there are going to be some free agent options out there for us. And as far as the draft goes, you're not picking at an quote unquote the most ideal spot in every round, right? You're going to be picking low in every round, but you're going to be able to find good players no matter where you are if you've got the right talent evaluation. And you've also going to have that option to use your draft capital to trade for veteran players if you want to this year. More than any offseason in past memory, you have that option. It's as viable as it's ever been. And so it's really wide open to see where the Broncos are going to go. You've got that titles windows open vibe now, right? And so that's going to change the way you make your decisions in the offseason. I'm excited to see how that goes.
Love it.
And David,
go for it.
I was just going to say, there's not many holes to fill in this team.
Right.
And we have 9 draft picks. I don't think we need 9 new rookies on this team. So whether that's moving up in the draft, getting the player you want, or if it's getting those veteran players that are going to come in and be an impact right away that you already know are going to be assets. I mean, this is going to be a fun offseason. We've spent the last, I don't know how many years working on this defense. It's fine. It's definitely been great for a while, but it's time to focus on the offense when it comes to this offseason. And we just need some more playmakers for Bo to get this offense, where it should be so that we can be in that Super Bowl. I mean, we're already in the Super Bowl conversation, but to put us over that hump.
And all of the players that we really need are locked up already.
Mm-hmm.
That's something to be talked about, okay? Because the year in or year out, when you have teams that are successful in the playoffs, teams that win the Super Bowl, the next conversation is always about how we keep these players together so we can continue on this pace. And the Broncos made roads ahead of this year to lock those people up, and we're going to still have more money into this next free agency or into this next year with the cap space that we have to continue to lock up some of the players. I would love to see some JFM. But we've already talked about this. The Broncos are definitely going to be priced out of that kind of conversation. But when it comes to for the needs of this team, it's almost in a perfect alignment for us. This is a tight end heavy draft. This is a inside linebacker draft that's very good. There's always we found that there's always one running back out there that's it's a good pull. Like, hey, the third round, fourth round, fifth round, and then the free agency class is looking great, and all of those tight end, not so much inside linebacker, but tight end and running back market. So if the options are out there to upgrade this team without even having to splurge on all of the big names out there, I think that we can really add some depth and really add in the places that we need without going hog wild.
Dude, it's going to be so much fun. Yeah, Adam, really quickly, go for it, man.
No, I would agree with that too. That with the amount of money that they have and the amount of money they could free up if they decide to move on from somebody, they can the team could be really aggressive in filling one or two holes that exist right now. I'm kind of the mind of not really shelling out premier money for a running back, but other than that, I think if there's a guy out there that they love, then they have the capital, they have the draft capital, they got the change, they got the scratch to do that. So that is a position that Denver has not been in quite some time, which is also a bit of a new feeling being in that they can be very aggressive this offseason. But Kev, what were you going to say?
No, that's kind of, you guys have all hit the nail on the head. Look, the future is bright. I love seeing where we're at. And we heard the owners talk about they're going to be, cautiously optimistic or something like that. They're going to be cautiously aggressive, right? So they know that if there's somebody out there that they want, they can go get them. And I'm not, if you're asking me, would somebody rather go to the Broncos or the Chargers? I gotta imagine they'd rather go to the Broncos, but that's just me. I do know where we want to go next, and that's to another prize. And first off, I'm going to go ahead and say, this is Jared's prize. And if you've already won a prize, you're not eligible for any others except for the grand prize at the very end of the show. So stick around. Now, if everybody here has won a prize, and I don't think that's going to be the case tonight, then we'll go back to it. But so far, Sean, sorry to stick around at the end of the show for that. But Jared, you didn't get me a picture in time, so I decided that we would put you up yourself as the prize. A date night with Jared, unless you want to change that.
That is one very attractive individual up on the screen there. And yeah, no, I sent you a link like about 15 minutes ago when I realized I was supposed to send you a link.
No, 15 minutes ago after we started the show. The show that you were supposed to have it.
David, be cool. David, be cool.
Look, I haven't said a damn thing about that picture, Jared, and there's a lot of things I could be saying. So I feel like I get to say this.
I'll tell you what. I was wearing rip-away pants in this picture. Okay, so no, my real picture, my real gift is a grill set, Denver Bronco grill set that has the logo and stuff. I sent Kev a picture. I'm sure I could probably pull it up, but I didn't realize I was going next. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna go out on a limb with a question about specifically this year's team. I want to know which Denver Bronco had the most tackles of the season. Total tackles on the season, and I think this is a good segue into the next conversation as well. Where's the date? Yeah, it'll have to be
they're not answering until they see the picture, Jared.
Yeah, well, I can.
House are better.
It's a grill set. I don't know what to tell you. Hold on, let me see if I can.
Hey, wait, man, you got to specify. You don't know where all of our fans are from. So, grill set, someone flipping burgers, or are you talking about putting somebody in a grill set?
No. I like it. I liked it. No, like it's got the tong thingies that you have to click before you flip things. It's got the flippy thingy that you flip burgers with. It's got one of those pokey thingies that I never know what to use for other than poking people with.
Hey, just saying.
Jared's a griller, if you couldn't tell.
Well, the pokey thing, especially, that's how you really can tell.
Hey, that's how you get to meet the pokey thing.
Absolutely.
I believe the answer has been said here.
I haven't been looking. Let's see.
We're all just letting people answer.
I think Andrew got it first.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, so it was Alex Singleton had the most tackles. Actually, that's not true.
No.
Nope, the answer has not been said.
No.
At least according to DenverBroncos.com.
Well, shoot.
I'm curious what your definition of a
I would've
tackle
thought.
is.
I only have one other guess who it could be.
This is why I picked this person, because I think I've talked about him a lot on the shows and talked about how he was the biggest game changer for the Denver Broncos defense as a whole.
I smell what you're putting down.
We got to talk about statistics here, because when you say tackles, there's some categories.
Well, that's why I wanted to specify. Are we talking total?
Tackles on the
total tackles. The answer's been said.
It says tackles, man. Top defense tackles. The number one tackle, like the most tackles. Is it solo tackles? I don't know.
Well, the most tackles has been the same guy for like 3 or 4 years, and Andrew Workman has said it. But I know where you're going with this, and I think you mean solo tackles.
Maybe it's solo tackles. Maybe I'll clear that up.
Can you tell that Jared just
yeah, I think Andrew got the answer anyway.
Yeah. Andrew got it anyway. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
there's the picture. All right, he pulled it up.
Total tackles is for sure.
Yeah, so I'm looking at Hufanga, and Andrew, you get the grill set that we just pulled a picture up on there. I think it's congratulations. That's awesome that you got that. I'll send that your way. Obviously, shoot us your info and we'll get that to you. But I think it's a good transition into talking about the defense and the ways they stepped up this year as a whole, right? Just I think the whole defense really kind of went over the top, and I think everybody thought it was going to be, the linebacking core with Dre Greenlaw. Obviously, he was injured for a little bit. I mean, he was injured for a lot of the season, but Hufanga, man, stepping in the way that he did and just absolutely playing lights out and having big takeaways and jumping in there has been absolutely fantastic. So I think he's the difference maker in this 2025 team. That was him.
No, he was from game one. I remember just seeing that Titans game and instantly being like, oh, who is that? Oh, that's the guy we got in free agency from the 49ers. And like, how do you say his name? Like, I want to, talk about him on the show. Like, I have to learn his name. And he was like that every game, basically. I mean, he was that guy you could count on to step up and deliver those hard hits. We just need him to learn how to catch a damn football because he had like 5 or 6 chances, right? He just couldn't reel it in. Yeah. So look, but Hufanga, you're talking about hitting a home run during free agency. That was one of them. Absolutely. For sure.
Well, I think this just as a conversation that's been had over the last week, and I've seen on kind of the internet, a lot of people are talking about the potential of the Broncos cutting Dre Greenlaw. I know he was hurt and we didn't get to see a whole lot of him. Like, how do you guys feel about that idea?
I think for me, I'm thinking if you could give him one more year, like see if he can stay healthy, and it's another year in the Vance Joseph system, I think it's worth the risk. I don't think he was a detriment to us any other than just the health issues. But if we can maybe feel confident from the medical staff side of things and say, we think he should be good to go for next year, then I'd say let's roll with him. But I understand the other side as well.
I mean, considering what you have behind him, Sternot is a free agent, which I don't know that he's going to be brought back, especially if he wants to be a starter. You got 2 really unproven guys behind him, and Karene Reed and Jordan Turner. So I think it'd be a little short-sighted to bail on Greenlaw right now, but that doesn't preclude maybe like a restructure or something coming down the road. But I do think inside linebacker, I mean, this has been a pretty consistent theme for me and from everybody else that I want to see a drafted inside linebacker from Denver this year. And I want to see them pick out that stud 3-down linebacker. We've been disappointed with that, at least for what that I've been part of anyway. But it's got to happen at some point, right? Like, we're going to draft.
Dan, why do you feel this way, man? Why is this?
No, I give up. I give up trying. I give up trying to like hope about it and get excited about this is the year they're going to do it. finally they recognize how big of a problem this is. I just resigned myself to the fact that they're just not going to do it.
Two quick things. Clearly, Adam is the new guy here when he's talking about trying to draft inside linebackers. I mean, you sound very new here, Adam. And I noticed Jared is very quiet on this.
Yeah.
Even trying to chime in. We all know how he's feeling deep down right now.
Here's what we missed our opportunity to draft inside linebackers. That's where I feel right now. Like we're sitting kind of late in the draft this year, right? Because of how well we did. So like, what inside linebacker that's worth going out there and hitting a first round is going to be out there? And again, I Spotty, you probably are going to be able to find all the ones, and I don't know about that are going to fall towards the end of the draft. Pick 28, I think we have, or 29. So, yeah. So, is there a guy that might fall to us, and do we pick up an inside linebacker? Like, I would love it. Let's go. Inside linebacker is pretty tough, though. All the ones that I've wanted are still in the league and doing great things, though. So, yeah.
Okay.
Our pick is definitely one for an inside linebacker late or even second round. There's not a high draft grade on inside linebackers. Like that's not the spot. Yeah. It's basically like the defense equivalent of drafting a running back high at this point. Like you really just don't do it, and you hope develop what that look, John, on that. Or I'm just saying the first two linebackers that are going to be off the board are potential edge rushers too.
Right. Yeah.
No, this is
it's that Parsons situation where Parsons was an inside linebacker, they moved him to edge rusher.
Yeah, it's what they've been trying to do with what's his face.
This is a deep draft.
2 years
Drew
now.
Sanders.
Ugh. Yeah.
Buddy.
Hey, we might get something out of Drew Sanders this year. It'd be nice. I'm not counting on it.
Okay.
But anyways, back to the point. We're not getting. I don't think we're going to get rid of Dre Greenlaw because are we bringing back Singleton, which is the actual leading tackler, Jared, to your question. But
not solo. I clearly didn't say that earlier because this is on camera and recorded, and I can't say that I did. But
but I hope I think we might bring Singleton back, but we're not going to get rid of both those guys. So I think if you're getting rid of Dre Greenlaw, you're probably bringing in someone that you're thinking is going to be, a little bit better than him, like a like for like but improved type of situation, kind of like what we're talking about with tight end. If we're getting rid of Ingram, then you better be bringing in someone in that isn't probably not a rookie, but an improved veteran. Is my opinion on both those guys.
I'm also a big fan of in the first round. I want to get someone that's probably going to be a day one starter, right? And Barron wasn't a day one starter in that aspect, but like he ended up being one of our like key components on that defense, right? And so I want to get a guy that's ready to step into the NFL level right away. And I don't think any of the inside linebackers are going to beat out Dre Greenlaw and Alex Singleton if we get Singleton back right now to be the starter on our defense.
But in that situation, you're having Greenlaw there too, right? Like
that's with Greenlaw. Yeah.
Right.
All right, guys, it is time for a quick snap prize as we're talking about defenses. Prize first glass here that we're giving away right on the spot here. Question for you guys. Whoever answers correctly first in the chat. Which Broncos defender got the most interceptions this year, and how many interceptions did he get? Yeah, David, don't.
No, I won't, but I could. But I won't.
The turnovers were a problem for the Broncos this year. And we've talked about it. We've tried to figure it out how many times this year. But I think it's just one of those things. Remember, you got to get the player and the number correct. So there is still no right answer.
Is it a tie, though?
I think it'll be.
I think you have a tie here, Kevin, as far as what the correct answer is.
I believe it is, yes.
There's two players
with these questions, guys.
Oh, there's a tie.
I have an excuse. I didn't look up a question until earlier like this show.
Man, the amount of times that Jared tried to use the excuse I didn't do it in high school, it never worked then either.
Oh yeah. I want the second answer on this.
Yeah, so what's this? Let's do you want to do that as the second part of the prize?
I don't care.
Can you split that into two? I feel like that's not something you can split.
No. So we have Is Roy's answer correct there?
I mean,
no.
the
No.
number isn't correct, but one of the players is correct.
One of the players is,
play-
yeah. But the number is not
Player's
correct.
but the
Number's
number's
not correct.
Although the number feels
No,
correct.
Chris, good guess, but no. Jesse also had that. No,
And I wonder if this is regular season only, though.
no,
Yeah,
I checked.
Yeah, this is regular season only.
No, it's not.
I'm
I
looking at
checked.
regular
The number I'm seeing is both
Yeah.
postseason and regular season.
Oh, okay.
There. If you've already won a prize, we
No.
can't have you win another one until the grand prize.
Wink, wink, nudge,
Cough,
nudge.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah,
If
so
you're paying
actually,
attention to the
technically,
show.
if we're talking, hold on, if we're talking about both, Roy is right.
Then it would, yeah,
If we're talking, it's regular season and postseason, Roy is right.
that would be, yeah.
What were the games? When did he get them?
I don't know. We had
Because I
two
only
in the
know-
regular season and one in the postseason.
Kansas City,
Yeah.
Buffalo.
Yeah. I'd say
Kansas
we give
City
it
and
to Roy.
Buffalo. Okay.
Good. Yeah, you get postseason makes it 3. I guess that's what
Yeah.
we're getting.
Postseason makes it 3.
Yeah. Postseason
Okay.
makes it 3.
We'll do that.
And since
Roy,
no one else is
congratulations,
answering
man.
what we are looking for. I think,
I'll try and hit the nail on the head with the next snap giveaway. But let's move on to the next main prize here as we're talking about prizes and giveaways. Going to Ayla. So we're going to have her stop in here and say a little something for all of us. Maybe. There we go.
well,
What's up, Broncos Country? It's your girl, Ayla, popping on to give a big old thank you. Our fan appreciation. This show is absolutely nothing without all of you. So thank you for always tuning in. We love you more than you'll ever know. We're giving away some prizes. Even though our boys didn't make it to the Super Bowl, you know what? That was a heck of a season. Way exceeded expectations, exciting, just the thrill of all of it. And lots to look forward to next year with this guy, right? He'll be back. He'll be back. So jumping in with my question for everybody is, at the end of the Mile High Stadium era, last game of the season, December 23rd of 2000, who got the very last touchdown of the game?
Oh, geez. Ayla coming off the top rope.
We're going to pause it there before she gives the answer, but her clue was it's a rookie. So, for everybody in the comments,
Oh.
who got
I
the
find
last
it hard to
touchdown?
believe that a rookie in 2026 got the last touchdown in 2000, Kev.
what?
Rookie in that year. Is that what do you
Oh,
say?
okay. The rookie in 2000.
Oh.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
No, Jared, a rookie
Oh,
in this
boy.
season did not get the
Brother.
last touchdown in the original Mile High Stadium.
That's a
It was
I
the
am so
confidence,
glad you
right
cleared that
there.
up for me.
confidence
When
with which
Ayla
he
said
just
it was
came
a
in on
rookie,
the
I was
attack.
so confused.
Ugh.
Thank you, Jared.
I pre-gamed for this, so I'm in full spirit right now.
There we go.
Oh, what rookie scored the last touchdown at the old Mile High?
At the old Mile High in 2000.
Old Mile High, which is
Old Mile High.
in a few years 2 stadiums ago.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You know, it's funny as we wait for the answers. We were talking about this new stadium and where it's going to be and all the excitement around it. And I was having a conversation with a friend of mine. I was like, I feel like we just built this one. I feel like I just went to this one and saw the old Mile High still there, like in the parking lot. I was like, I feel like it was just a couple years ago. And then I realized, yeah, it was 20-something years ago.
25 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not new.
Not new. That's older. It's older.
So rookie wide receiver scoring last touchdown of the old Mile High Stadium.
I have
2000.
one answer, and then if that's not it, I have no idea at all.
Put it in the private chat.
Oh, we
dude.
got a winner. We got a winner.
Ah, that's
That
what I
wasn't it.
thought.
So
That's what I
Oh.
thought.
that wasn't it. Yeah.
It was a running back. It was Mike Anderson. I'm giving away these really cool glasses. So if you got the right answer, thank you and congratulations. And I'll be back popping in and out of this on off season. And I'm so grateful and thankful to be a part of your Bourbon and Broncos. No BS, maybe a little BS. I love all you guys. And go Broncos! Woohoo!
Good old Mike
Thank
Anderson.
you, Ayla.
He's the Mike Anderson right now.
Mike Anderson shout out on the show is something I did not have on my bingo card.
No, you probably didn't. But Ayla throwing us a curveball and keeping us on our toes, which is why we love her. So glad you're able to watch, Ayla, and glad that went away. So Matt, you're going to be winning these sunglasses there, Broncos sunglasses. So again, guys, if you win a prize, one, you're not eligible for any other prizes except for the grand prize at the end of the show, but also make sure you send us a message with your address so we know how to get this to you, because otherwise we keep it, and I have enough Broncos stuff already at home. So let's I know we've been talking about the Broncos a little bit, but Jared, I'm gonna put you on the spot here, man. Dude, you and I have been doing this for 10 years. Quickly looking back, what's one of your funniest moments that come to mind? And maybe you could tag team with David, because I also want to just get his take on this as well, just because he's been around with us for so long, and you guys have a good dichotomy there. You go back and forth, and so so it's more for both of you guys. But what do you think?
I mean,
Funniest
every day I
moment.
get to see Jared's smiling face on a show is there's a funniness to it. I don't know if it's the funniest moment, but there's certainly something hilarious about it.
First of all, ouch. Second, I'll be honest. I think the most fun season we had was probably John's first season, because he came in and he was an absolute wrecking ball with, and Ayla was there too, and both of them came in, and we decided to do something called Orange Weekly After Dark, or was it Orange Weekly After Show or something like that? What was it?
I think it was After Dark.
Backstage. Yeah, it was backstage.
We don't.
And so what we would do is, after an hour of the show of talking about like what we loved, by that time we're like pretty toasty. And then we decided that we were going to jump on later and say, and then we decided we were going to jump on later and just talk about like bullshit, like any other podcast you listen to, or we just talk about like nothing. It always came back to the Broncos because that's what we all have in common. But and we would just have like the most fun times. And I also have a story that I'm not sure if David's going to let me tell. Can I tell the story about that podcast early in the season?
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so David, as you know, partakes in something that is legal in Colorado, and it's a fun pastime that he likes to partake in. And sometimes he eats it in gummy form. Sometimes it's in brownie form, and other times he just like will fill the room up to where you can't see him on the camera. Well, we were doing a podcast, and this wasn't a live podcast. We were just doing a podcast, and this is back when Matt was on the show and was doing the podcast with us. And we're in the middle of the podcast, and me and Matt are going back and forth, and we realized that David's kind of getting quiet. And so we were like, okay, well, it's David's turn to talk. Let's throw it to David. And I swear to you, he's staring at the camera the whole time, just like this. We're like, David, you got anything? He goes, oh man. I have no idea what you guys just said. And I'm pretty sure he was like asleep during the entire, like we were dying laughing. Like, we can't use this. We cannot use this on the podcast.
So yeah, I was aware that you were throwing it to me. My brain kicked back in as I was being given a cue, but there was nothing before that. It was like, no, there's nothing to latch on to. I was like, and the reason I stared at the camera for so long was like, oh man, let me see if I remember any keywords from the discussion that I just heard. Let's go with anything. There was nothing. There was not a thing. Not a thing.
David, I feel like this was a common theme early on. You've really pulled it together these last couple of years.
Well, I appreciate it, John. It's much like you and your globe. We all have the bits that get us going at the beginning, and then at a certain point, you gotta grow, you've got to change, you got to become a new person.
I'll work on that.
Yeah.
All about growth around here. We're all
Absolutely.
about personal growth.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's about growth except Kev. He still hasn't.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not so much a willingness issue
Full
with Kev
circle.
as an ability. It's a skill issue.
It's a skill.
It's a skill issue.
Believe me, I've tried to will myself to be taller many a time, and it's never worked.
Have you tried hanging upside down, Kevin?
Tried it. Tried it.
Tried it.
I hear if you go to space for a few days or whatnot, that you grow a few inches. Maybe I'll try that. But
Yeah,
that's
'cause
the
there's no
last thing
gravity.
I have there.
I'm pretty
I
sure
was
it's
gonna say
a
what
year.
happens when the gravity happens, and then
Yeah.
like
That's like a year.
And you become
you'll
shorter.
gain an inch or two for like
Shorter.
the time that you're in space, but then when you come back down, it's like
So I'm not shorter. I'm just gravitationally challenged.
Boom.
Well,
Yep.
I mean, now
Face.
that leaves the door open for some fat jokes, and I'm not really one to talk there. I'm really not, but like I'm just saying, Captain. Maybe we don't go around just saying that.
Beefcake.
You're right. Outside of this audience, this very kind audience that we have.
Again, David, personal growth. Personal
right,
growth.
right.
That would have been a softball for you 5 years ago.
Real cool, real easy, just right over the plate. Oof.
Oh my God. It's been 10 years and I can only imagine what the next 10 will bring because
Super Bowl.
this kind of stuff. Super Bowl for
Super
sure.
Bowl.
And if you guys think we're a bit much during the regular season and just regular playoffs, believe me, I was already thinking of things to do had we, gotten to the Super Bowl, all that stuff, and it was gonna be a lot. So when that happens, and I think it's gonna happen very soon, as I'm already saying, I'm putting it out in the universe. The Broncos going to the Super Bowl this next year. And yes, I would be willing to put money on that. And when it happens, it's going to be phenomenal. We're going to bring you guys a bunch of awesome content, get out there in the streets, talking to people and having a good time. Talking about good times. Let's do another prize giveaway. Why not?
Let's do it.
Who's up next? Mr. David. David with a beanie with some sort of something on top there.
Well,
Not sure why
I'm
that's
going to
there,
take it away before you slander Team Puffball anymore. I'm going to throw it to Angelo. He knows I stay a mile high, and he's a Team Puffball member for life. I want to shout out all the members of Team Puffball that watch the show
Past
very
and present?
regularly. We've got Chris, we've got Jerry, Sean, big fans all over the nation.
You're just making up names now. You're just
all of these
I got
these are
Frank.
people that watch the show, Jared, and it really
and
is
Jason.
that you
Billy
don't know
Bob.
the names of our fans.
You've got a name
Yeah.
roulette back over there.
Joseph's a fan of 𝐬𝐈𝐕𝐄𝐫𝐈𝐳.
Chris right here.
David and Jared, I think you convinced my mother when she was out here and you met her. She was
We
totally
did.
on board with Team Puffball.
Absolutely.
So,
I mean,
People know what's good. And this year, I thought the retro Broncos logo with this very cool kind of 3D print of the name, I thought that was going to be really appropriate for a giveaway this year. And my trivia question is, surprise, surprise, also a bit of a throwback in history. I started thinking about the Denver Broncos on the team now, who might end up in the Hall of Fame, or I'm sorry, the Ring of Fame one day. I think that's a really cool tradition. It's a lot of teams have a Ring of Fame tradition, but the Broncos have a lot of players that are really, really key to team history in their Ring of Fame, and it's a really cool tradition. So with that in mind, I wanted to throw it back to the original Ring of Fame class, guys, and I want you to name for me 3 out of the 4 players who made up the initial Ring of Fame class for the Denver Broncos.
Wow.
3, brother.
3.
Wow.
I want 3 out of 4.
it's a tall task.
That's a good one.
That poof is really
It's lofty expectations. You guys have been here for 10 years, and I've got 10-year expectations of you.
We're gonna be here for a while. Are we putting anybody in the Ring of Fame next year? Have we even talked about that yet?
I don't
Who can
believe so.
Google the fastest
I'm not sure.
next year? I don't know. That's a good question.
I'm sure there's somebody from the Super Bowl 50 team we could put in there.
I don't know. Super Bowl 50 team though. I mean, is Peyton already on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, Peyton
Put
will.
that before the Hall of Fame.
Who else would you put on the Ring of Fame if it'd have to be Von Miller from the Super Bowl 50 team?
What about Aqib? Has he been out long enough?
But what are the rules with the right thing?
For a short period of time.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to make the case for 𝐘𝐫. He wasn't here that long.
I guess you would put Ware in that same category then too, huh?
Right.
Yeah. Chris Harris is probably the only other person I could think of, but like you can't really compare to that. I don't think he's a Ring of Fame.
Hey, David. Hey,
I'm
David,
sorry.
are you watching the answers?
I am watching the answers, yes, and I will let you guys know that we've got one. Let's see. I think Angelo might have it.
Do we have a winner?
Here. Let me double check. We have quiet down.
I'm not cheating and I don't even. I thought he said I am cheating and I don't even know. I thought that'd be even better.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to Angelo. The spelling is a little bit iffy, but I can tell where you're going, and we've got you. We've got Floyd Little, Rich Jackson, and Lionel Taylor are our three names, and that means Angelo Quintana, a member of Team Puffball, wins this beautiful Broncos Puffball hat. Angelo, I hope you wear it in warm weather and cold weather, just like I do.
Angelo only gets the hat if you catch a screen pass.
Wait, if I catch a screen pass or if he does?
Angelo likes to bring up the screen passes when I'm involved. So we have to have a video of Angelo catching a screen pass.
Fact. Who's the fourth one, David?
Who's the fourth one? The fourth one is Austin Goose Gonsolin.
Goose Gonsolin.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And Iceman, right?
Iceman? Wait.
Goose and Iceman.
Oh, get out of here! All right, just good job.
Thank you.
Little Navy shout out. Hey, don't hate on him. Don't hate on him. Navy shout out. Like, thank you, Spotty. I appreciate that.
Okay. Just saying, the Air Force, we let our navigators live.
Because you don't fight.
Anyway, congratulations, Angelo.
He's going to stay alive in the hotel room.
Send us a message with your address. And again, you are not eligible for any other prizes tonight, except for the grand prize of the jersey giveaway happening at the end of the show. We still have a few prizes to give away yet. Spotty, John, and Adam have to give away theirs. And we got one more snap prize of this Broncos wine whiskey glass to give away as well. So few more prizes coming our way. Good reminder from our guy Gary behind the stage. Got to give him a shout out and thank you as well for all of the support. Remember, head on over to broncosandbourbon.com. The website's about to be gutted and rebuilt almost from the ground up as I retool it and fix some things. The timing period is over. If you sign up before the end of the Super Bowl on the website there, you will get a free upgrade to the membership tier once we introduce that later on this offseason is my goal. If you sign up anytime now or later, you'll still be able to get some of the free access stuff, but to read the articles, maybe see some of the videos or whatnot, you're going to have to pay a slight fee. And that's okay because it'll go to us, and we all need a little bit of money for our own independent reasons. I'm not going to say that Jared needs it to kind of help his OnlyFans out. There's not a lot of income. There's a lot of expenses that still come out of pocket with that. So just gonna throw that out there.
But not a lot of people interested in the elbow. I thought I was getting into a certain niche, and it's not taking off. Yeah.
Give it time.
It's very niche.
Well, guys, what else is on your mind? We've talked about Broncos. We've talked about our own history.
What now?
Well, other than elbows. I mean, we could talk about elbows for a while. I'm good with that. But
we got to talk about the future. Because David already made me think about something. So if there's one free agent player you'd like to see the Broncos go after, who is it? And David, you also have to tell me why not Kenneth Walker.
Let me start then with the Kenneth Walker because I'll take up all the time you want, and we got to get past this. I think I just don't want Kenneth Walker because he doesn't give you anything you don't already have. Really, he's not a really great receiver out of the backfield. He doesn't pass protect very well. Exactly. I mean, here's the thing, there, John. You're right about that. And the thing is, if you team him with RJ Harvey to be your main 1-2 punch, you're not deceiving defenses at all. That's the thing. When Kenneth Walker's on the field, he's going to be getting the football. He's not going to be pass blocking or running a route. Similarly, if RJ Harvey's going to be on the field, he's not going to be pass blocking. He's probably going to be running a route because that's his most effective thing. He does a lot better as a receiver out of the backfield than as a runner of the football. So I don't think that gives you enough multiple skill set players in a running back room that is already too specialized. And
Can I ask you this, David?
Yeah.
What if you make Kenneth Walker the first and second down back and RJ Harvey the third down back?
But RJ Harvey can't pass protect.
But you don't need to pay that much money to have a first and second down back.
Okay, but how much money are you going to have to pay to get the Super Bowl MVP in your building?
Yeah,
and again,
that's the argument I'll get behind.
I'm not big on giving running backs huge contracts to begin with, but I'd much rather get a guy like Breece Hall or even like Tyler Algier from the Falcons. Those are both guys that I would prefer over Kenneth Walker by a large margin.
Are you okay getting Breece Hall, meaning that you're basically giving up on RJ Harvey then?
No,
Breece Hall's going to be a free down back if you're getting him.
I don't know that's. I mean, I don't think you're giving up on him. I think you can have him. Anybody who you're going to bring in is a backfield share guy, and if that precludes Breece Hall,
I don't think you're.
Well, that's it. I mean, if Breece Hall doesn't have that, it doesn't want to do that, and wants to go somewhere where he's going to get all the carries, then he's probably not going to be a fit here. But I don't. That's one thing. I don't foresee Sean Payton going to a one back unless he gets a player the quality of Alvin Kamara on this team.
Well, even Kamara had shared back.
Right.
Of the running back free agents, and I have lasted 56 minutes, and I hope you guys are proud of me, without mentioning that there's a certain unrestricted free agent that is available that can do all those things that we should never have let go in the first place, and that's Javonte Williams. And so other running backs.
I love you. Never change. Never change. I love you so much. Oh, buddy.
So we got Najee Harris, Austin Eckler, Travis Etienne, Javonte, Rico Dowdle, Nick Chubb, Breece Hall, Kenneth Walker, obviously JK.
Honestly, give me some Rico Dowdle. Did you guys watch any Panthers games this year?
And then after that, it's kind of like, you're talking about backups. So those are kind of like the main people out there. Najee Harris obviously is a big name. Don't know. He didn't have a great year.
He also blew out his Achilles this last season.
I don't.
So,
I was kind of interested in Najee last year. I think I'm okay now.
I could have seen Najee Harris as an option last year, not going into this year. I'm surprised that I know that we're talking offense, but there is a free agent that potentially, if he doesn't get tagged, who's out there that I think could be the solution for that inside linebacker position, and that is one Devin Lloyd from Jacksonville. And if there is a guy that will, I mean, we all thought Hufanga was a guy that took our defense from one level to the next level. If you want to make this defense elite next season, you bring Devin. You find a way to get Devin Lloyd in orange and blue next season.
I don't think
he's going to be asking for so much money. He's going to go for minimum like 20 mil. Like I don't see him like I just don't see us going for that big of a splash when we have Dre on the roster.
Is that a situation where you upgrade from Dre? You're getting rid of Dre because I think his contract is friendly, where you get some cap savings if you release him.
I think it's 8 mil. We get 8 mil cap savings if Dre's not on the team.
Yeah. So I think that's the only way we bring in a Devin Lloyd is if Dre's not here, and maybe team up with a Singleton and I don't know, a rookie.
I don't know that Singleton gets brought. I mean, honestly, and I hate being the guy here. But you combine Singleton's age, his injury history.
I'm just saying you need another inside linebacker.
His limitations in his game, which we all have talked about, and I don't know. I mean, you're weighing the intangibles against what he does on the field, and that's going to be the financial decision. What is worth more to Denver as a franchise? Is it the intangibles, or is it on the play? For me, it would be it would hurt me not to extend him, not to offer him. Just to let him test free agency at this point.
Well, yeah, that's fine. I'm just saying
I brought down the vibe of the. I brought down the vibe.
I'm just saying,
totally sorry.
We're not paying Greenlaw and Lloyd, is all I'm trying to say.
No, and so here's another person. I know I'm going back to like the Cowboys, but somebody that I want to draft in Kenneth Murray, right? He's kind of more of a affordable option there that could come in and make a difference day one if we were going to kind of like be worried about Dre Greenlaw's injuries. I think that might be someone that we might try to go out and get. But again, I mean, this linebacker, surprisingly, I'm looking at this linebacking unrestricted free agency. There's a lot out there, and some of them are older than we are, which is surprising.
Don't say that.
Wow, brother. What? Why are you going to say it like that?
Right. What? Come on now.
Jeez.
Like, you don't like it when I say our friendship is 21 years old. So I just wish you wouldn't say things like that. It's older than that too. It's almost 30 by God.
Yeah. I mean, you keep saying 21 every year, and at this point, we're those guys. Like it's like 21st birthday. Let's go wild in Vegas, and we're like 80. Like that's not going to work. Yeah.
Why not? I still do that. I'm still 21.
You guys are making me feel old. God damn.
How old are you? Well, you've got 2 kids. That'll make you feel old.
We're the same age, but
yeah. Actually, I think Adam's older than all of us.
Yeah. Yep. He certainly is.
Babyface Adam, older than all of us.
We got to respect our elders, right there, Adam. You know, is that how it goes?
That's my best dad. That's my best dad. You know, the angry. Yeah. I'm working on it.
Agreed, Ayla. By golly, it is time for another prize. Let's do it. Let's pull it back up here, guys. Let's see. Spotty, you're up next, sir, with this wooden Broncos wall sign.
So I kind of led us into this a couple of times during this. So we've looked at the past, we looked at the present. Now I'm kind of looking at next year. So which player is the Denver Broncos' biggest cap hit next year?
Oh.
Chad is up there. There you go, guys.
And that's an obscure one. I'll give you a quick hint. They just celebrated having another baby.
Oh yeah, I know when everyone's having babies.
Okay.
Brother, everybody's celebrating it, you know. So.
I think I know. I don't know about the baby thing, but
anti-baby.
No, I'm not. It's not. It's like when David brings up the uniform matchups and like we talk about it for 30 minutes on the podcast. It's like
literally everybody likes that, but you, Jared. Literally
everybody likes talking about the uniforms.
Literally
everybody likes it, but you.
Literally.
It's sad that you can't just enjoy fun, but here we are. Here we are. I understand, Jared. I too would like the players to just be naked every single game. That's not realistic. They have to put them on TV, Jared. They have to put them on TV.
Yeah, and then we need to go under center more in that aspect. Like we need to stop throwing out of the gun. I feel like there's not enough touching.
Well, and yeah, specifically if you're under center, you of course get that close contact between the quarterback and the center that you're really looking for. That's how you make an offense sing.
Spotty, is there a winner yet?
Yes, probably.
It's not a winner yet. It is not Sertan.
Oh, so that means
somebody please get this. This is big out of hand. We're gonna get canceled this year. Year 10. Kevin's gonna cancel us.
There it is. That's it, guys. That's it.
Jared, I was about to put it in the end. I don't know.
We will throw in an extra something if somebody gets the answer right in the next 10 seconds.
I'll throw out another hint if no one gets it here soon.
Oh, the baby thing didn't help?
Yeah, clearly.
John, that's your real name.
Body. Oh, yeah. All right. I didn't know the answer, but I didn't.
Okay. Well, I'll give another hint. This player was originally drafted by the San Francisco 49ers.
That's a better one.
Oh, got it.
Google's helpful. But
what's that?
Chris, you got to give full name.
Why?
Oh, yeah, I knew it was going to be on the line.
Did you, Jared? Did you know?
This is good.
Oh, gets it.
I can hear the people thinking.
Yeah, give
Yes,
me
See
it.
the smoke,
I think-
smoke
I think
coming
Chris-
out of the
Chris
collective
has
ears.
it
of
here.
Broncos
I
country.
think if he can finish the name.
Yeah, he just needs to. Well, I mean, that's close.
yeah.
We'll take it.
Look, I feel like we got to give it to Jesse just because.
Congrats, Jesse.
Love it. McLinch
Let's get the follow-up answer.
I wanted to give it to Chris, but this Mike is just.
Is
it's
it a
two.
mic?
Yeah,
Is there a
yeah.
mic- Is there a mic that's anywhere close?
I,
Other-
I'm not
all I can think of is you're like, give a last name, and everyone's like, like that's what came out.
I don't think there's another mic on the team.
I heard Jared make that noise a lot on test days.
Oh yeah, those are my favorites.
Those no, they
That's
weren't.
right when I stole your answer sheet.
Oh yeah.
Chris, I was on your side. Jesse, no offense.
So congrats, Jesse. Again, send us a message with your address so we can get you up there. And then you are still able to enter for the grand prize at the end of the show. Second snap drawing here, guys, for the second giveaway of one of these glasses here with the Broncos stuff on it. Go ahead. Quick question there. Who was the first player to score a touchdown for the Broncos in Super Bowl 50? What was his name?
Oh, jeez.
First touchdown in Super Bowl 50 for the Broncos.
The first touchdown?
The first touchdown. Yep.
I mean,
Yeah, I think
it might be.
I think so. David.
I can't. It was either. It was one of those two, but I think it's the first
Yeah.
No, I think it's the first one.
one.
And for people that are
I think it's
confused,
the
we are
first
having our side conversations in the chat here.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, I'm not even looking at the chat. I thought we were.
You guys
ESPing.
like.
I'm
Let's
just
think back to
dumb.
that Super Bowl real quick, because man, like going into that day, I was so nervous coming off of that Seahawks Super Bowl, and like that first touchdown. Yeah. That defensive touchdown by Jackson, where it was like, oh man, all right, it's going to be that complete opposite of that day. We're the ones who are going to put the hurting on this time. It felt so good.
Malik Jackson, that's it.
Matt Jackson. Weird debate.
Yep.
Has there been an exciting
been where?
Super Bowl in a while? Like, have we really thought about that? Has there been an exciting? And we can't even say that our Super Bowl was exciting. It's only exciting to Broncos fans.
Yeah, that was a terrible Super Bowl for most.
What
of the
about
country,
Philly
except
versus
for us.
New England? Philly special. I feel like that was an exciting
Yeah,
one.
That was like 8 years ago, 7.
Yeah,
6?
yeah. Wasn't that like the year after ours? I thought it might have been.
I feel like it was 2
No.
years. After
It
us.
might have been. You might be right. Yeah.
Man.
Because there have been some
The
boring Super Bowls.
that Atlanta New England one, that comeback was pretty.
It got good in the second half. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, but the whole first half was like when you're up 28-3 at halftime. It's kind of how many. I think they even showed how many Americans turned it off. We were just like,
yeah.
That New England Seattle one was really good.
this one.
Not just
Yeah, you guys weren't. You didn't like.
You're talking about Malcolm.
John
Butler.
is a big fan of punting, and
I love
all the intricacies that come with a good punt formation.
I love when one team doesn't score at all and the other one only scores field goals for a long time.
Yeah.
And
No,
then
I
It's a really
some-
good game.
I don't know if I told you guys this, but my boss is a huge New England fan, and so obviously we came back to work after the Super Bowl, and he came into work. He was like, I had a Super Bowl party, and the only thing I can think of was Jared coming in and saying, if Bo Nix was healthy, this would have been a better game. And I was like, I didn't have to say it out loud. I didn't clearly
We all
we
knew.
knew. Like
We all knew.
We knew.
Yep,
Hates
that's accurate. I mean, truth is the truth, and yeah. Zig, well, here's probably look. This is going to be an off-season topic because people are trying to fill the airwaves, and you're going to see a lot of clickbait. I'm of the feeling and opinion that no, we don't need a new backup quarterback. The amount of stress, we were under that week already, just losing Bo and everything. But I don't think it points to this guy isn't the right answer. So you guys want to put this to bed for once and for all?
I mean, he made two very bad decisions in an entire game,
Sure.
and then the weather screwed up the rest. Is really what it came down to. Like, he made two really dumb decisions. But like, other than that, I mean, he did admirably. Like, I mean, he basically outshot Drake May in that game, right? If you look at it, other than the turnover, right? He did better than Drake May. So like, I mean, give him credit where it's due. He got put into a very, very tough situation in the AFC Championship game. I think he's capable of being the guy. I don't think
I blame Sean Payton.
I'm
not
don't think
surprised.
you're wrong on that, Spotty.
No, it doesn't surprise any of us. I actually have to take off, y'all, so I'll give my outro with this. I think it's just a question of expectations, right? Did we really put the proper expectations on Jarrett Stidham going into that game for a backup quarterback in the AFC Championship?
No.
I don't know. I don't think we did either. And so to go into next season and say we've got to make a drastic change at backup quarterback because your guy didn't win the AFC Championship game for you in those weather conditions, that's about the end of the argument for me. He's your backup quarterback. He's been in your system. Keep him around.
Yep. Agreed. Well, David, thank you very much, man. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate the years of support and everything, and looking forward to another year.
It's always a pleasure. Looking forward to off-season stuff. Looking forward to the draft, free agency discussions. Thank you to all the fans. Guys, we've said it before and we'll say it again. The show's nothing without you. We could listen to ourselves talk all day, but it's so great to interact with you, the fans, and hear your questions, hear your comments, hear your takes, because that's what it's all about. It's a fans game, and we are a fans podcast. Thank you so much, and I will throw you guys a very strong Go Broncos.
Go Broncos, buddy.
Yeah, so hold that to the end of the show. Love you guys. See you later.
Take care, buddy. We'll see you later. Well, that being said, while we're sad about his departure, we're going to make up for it by bringing up the next prize. Mr. John giving away this impeccable Broncos shirt, which is almost as impeccable as his hair. John, sir, how are you giving this one away, buddy?
Yeah, and first I'd like to say this is men's or women's. There is a women's version. I believe the men's version is pictured here. And, we'll go with whatever size you need. We'll send it to you. So this is not a set size or gender here. So, but I'd also, in case you want to see what it looks like, in person, I just want to make sure that.
I like this.
John's undressing.
That's what this is on a human being. That
Where's
throwback,
my
that throwback logo. I know Jared asked for some striptease in this episode. And
I did specifically ask for it. Thank you,
Jared. But
you want?
Yeah,
box checked.
Yeah. So there you go, everybody. It's a wonderful shirt. I think Spotty, you might have. I might have seen you wearing something like this and stolen it from you when I bought it. I don't know. Is that true?
No.
You don't have a shirt? Okay, thank you.
It's close.
Okay, I was nervous. Every time I'm around you, I'm nervous to wear this shirt because I was like, I hope he's not wearing the same thing. So, okay, I thought
Wouldn't be the first time we matched, buddy.
When?
It wouldn't be the first time we've matched.
Oh yeah, it would not be the first. I mean, yeah, I have that cowboy hat sitting over there. So.
Yes.
Okay, but let's get to the question, and this is a shout out to Adam here, because I know his love for Courtland Sutton, and now. Quietly, this guy has had 2 1,000-yard seasons, and all we're hearing from Broncos Country is, we got to get some more playmakers. We need a better wide receiver option than Courtland Sutton. After the playoffs, I'm not, totally against the idea of maybe upgrading a little bit, but Court is here for at least another year at a minimum, whether he's our number 1 guy or if we get someone else that maybe puts him at the number 2 position. I'm okay with that, but I'm just saying he's had 2 very good 1,000-yard seasons, but not the best. Okay, he finished number 13 in the league in receiving yards this year. Again, Adam, I know he's not a number one receiver, but
All
there's
right.
32
Okay.
teams.
We all
There's
know where I
32
stand on
teams.
this.
Okay, but we're getting to my question. And I'm sorry for the long lead up here, but there's only one Broncos player in history that has led the league in receiving yards. Okay, and I've brought this up earlier in the season. I may have brought it up on our show, but I don't think I did. I think it was just in our internal group chat. There's only one Bronco of all time that has led the league in receiving yards in the season. Who is that player? And you can throw in the year if you want. You don't have to. Go for it.
But you can.
The only Broncos receiver that we've ever had where there was number one wide receiver that year.
Yardage by yard.
Number
right?
one in yardage in
Yards.
the league. In the league. There's only been one.
I got it already.
Well, I know you have it, Spotty. All you guys have it.
David or Chris?
It's literally not who you think it would be. Like that's just
one more minute, and I'll throw out some QB hints.
I mean, I assume it was during Peyton's year.
You would
where he threw for the most yards in the season.
I will say this is regular season only. So Demaryius Thomas, I think, has the most in one single season for the Broncos, but that includes playoffs. So again, Chris, I'm sorry. I yardage for you with a previous question, but not this one. He has.
Same Ron Smith.
He also has the most yards per game of any Bronco wide receiver.
Yeah, that was a crazy game.
No, not in one game.
Year.
No, not year. Just
overall, like
all Broncos seasons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He made some ridiculous catches.
His QBs were Kyle Orton and Tim Tebow. And he led the league in receiving yards with Tim Tebow. Let's just throw that out there.
Partial.
Yes.
Oh, I know who it is. Oh, man. I remember being pissed about this, too.
I'm not upset if you use Google. It's okay. It's understandable. This is not going to be one that...
Well, while we're chatting about this, there's a lot of people who were talking about potential wide receivers to bring in for the Broncos, and someone brought up A.J. Brown. Not a chance. I don't want A.J.
Brown. That comes from. Where's that come from?
Well, it was earlier in the day. I know. Early in the comments, if you look back, folks are asking what we thought about potentially it being A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown and George Pickens, to me, are almost the exact same diva. I would rather have George Pickens. I don't want either of them due to just the drama in the locker room, man. Like we have gotten to the point where the team is kind of drama free, right? Like there's nothing that can distract us, and each of those guys is distracting in their own right.
I don't think you can take for granted how solid our locker room is and how the camaraderie that exists that we saw this year. I think you take a blowtorch to that if you make a move for George Pickens or AJ Brown. Just
or what about throw Tyreek Hill in there too? I don't know about.
I saw something. They had us one of the highest ratings, like the highest percentages to get Tyreek Hill. Not a chance. The man will have more children in a year than he will touchdowns.
Well, that's still a lot.
The question is,
it's true.
Who is the only Bronco in NFL history to lead the league during the regular season in receiving yards? Just to give, probably
no right answer yet, guys.
I'm telling you, you can
Bronco
go to Google.
shirt
I'm
on
really
the line.
upset with Google answers at this point.
It's a tough one.
It is a tough one.
That's okay. John making us work for it. That's good. That's good.
I normally do this. I'm used to people going to the internet sooner.
Everyone's being honest. I love our fans. I love our fans trying to honestly win these things.
Yeah, no, that's good. Well, it's like when we had trivia back during the COVID ages. We were doing Broncos trivia shows. keeping them involved then too. So this is kind of like that. I like it.
I do love the deep Ashley Lilly cover out there that someone put.
I did see that.
Yeah,
I was
Ashley
such
Lilly.
a big Ashley Lilly fan.
Matt,
I
no.
loved Ashley Lilly.
Wait,
Wait,
Remember,
hold on.
guys.
The
Yeah.
right answer is out there.
Remember, if you've already won one of these prizes, you can't win any
Oh,
of the
Chris,
others.
I'm so glad it's you.
Except
I was
for-
voting for you for previous
There it
answers. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Andrew,
one
you had
and
already won
only.
a previous one, so we'll give that one to Chris. There you
Brandon
go.
Lloyd.
Congratulations, man. Again, send us I think you might have won a previous prize, but just so I have the right address, send it to me again so I know exactly where to get that over to you, man. But congratulations, dude. Freaking phenomenal.
Yes,
We're on. Sorry, what was that?
I was corrected on this, fun fact when I brought it up almost a year ago that, having Kyle Orton throwing him the ball was, it's impressive that you would lead the league in receiving yards. And then
right?
I was corrected that no, it was also Tim Tebow throwing him the ball. So even more props to the guy. And one of the best
so-
receiving, or the best receiving season for at least regular season for a Broncos. So very
Interesting.
impressive. Yeah.
Interesting.
But also, Adam, just get on board with Courtland Sutton. You're going to have him for another year.
I can't.
It doesn't
No.
make sense to get rid of him this year. You got him for another year. Just embrace it, Adam.
he's
Adam,
gonna just
Adam,
ignore you.
in 5 seconds, I want you to tell me who's going to be our wide receiver number one that's going to be better than Courtland Sutton.
Somebody you draft, Jordan Tyson, if you want to make, maybe
You want a rookie to be our wide receiver one.
Jordan
If
Tyson
there-
has
if there-
the ability
if-
to be wide receiver one.
If there
And
is a position
It-
where you
next
can
year.
come into the league day one and make an impact, it is at the wide receiver spot. We have seen it before. I am not saying Courtland Sutton is not our best receiver. I am only saying that he is not a number one. And that is just glaringly obvious
13th in the
when
league.
Bo is back there looking for somebody and he
32nd.
can't find anybody else. I'm just saying that's all. And if you could free up some cash along the way, not with a cut, but with a trade, I'm just saying it's on the table. I just think it's on
Okay,
the table.
before I leave again, Adam, we need to do an off-season show about this because I feel like we could go back and forth about what a wide receiver one actually is.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's a good episode. Yeah.
I will
I
say
thought-
though, in Adam's defense, rookie wide receivers over the last 5 years, maybe even since OBJ was drafted, rookie wide receivers have shown that they have the capability of being wide receiver ones or potential top wide receivers right off the bat.
Pick 30 though.
Yeah, brother. Dude,
We just talked about how much draft collateral that they have. They'll move
25.
up.
Like these are all
okay,
picks.
yeah, okay, sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
John,
If we're
take
gonna
that
trade
on
up
this
into
one.
the top 10. How are we getting to the top 10?
Who's talking about top 10? Justin Jefferson was in the bottom half of the
18.
draft. He was 25 and below.
And there's a lot of Justin Jeffersons out there.
Did they obviously no one else knew who Justin Jefferson is? That's a poor argument. Justin Jefferson didn't become what he was until he came into the league to show he was a wide receiver one.
Okay. You could also say there's a million Brock Purdy's out there with the last pick of the draft.
Brother, Brock Purdy's also something to system. But that's not the argument we're making. We're saying that a rookie wide receiver can be wide receiver one. The argument you're making is that
No,
there's
no.
not another Justin Jefferson.
I'm just saying.
And again, so your definition of wide receiver one is somebody that has the most yards for a team. Because where they line up is important when we're talking about wide receiver one, right? When we're talking about wide receiver one, we're talking about the outside solo wide receiver that we're going to be able to go to on a third down and know that he's going to make a catch. Courtland Sutton is that guy.
Except in the playoffs.
Actually, he wasn't. And this
Except
year he
in any
wasn't.
other time
The
besides the
playoffs
fourth quarter.
kill our argument here, Jared. But
Yeah.
that's
This year he had how many drops? 10? 8?
Thank you. Thank
He
you.
led this team in drops when he was supposed to catch the ball.
Well,
As our number one.
He tied.
As our number one.
He tied the team in drops.
With Troy Franklin, our wide receiver
No,
too.
Evan Ingram.
Okay, well,
Ooh.
Well, hold
RJ
on.
Harvey was one behind.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's be careful about when we're talking about drops and what a definition of a drop is. If we're going into the Excel spreadsheet of somebody watching a game and saying
my
it's a drop,
goodness.
no.
Jared.
I'll do one better, Jared.
They're catchable balls. That's what counts as a drop.
One better, Jared.
Right. But what you guys are looking at with the stats, if you looked at Evan Ingram's passes, there was 0 balls that were catchable.
Yeah, just none of it was his fault. Yeah, just nothing that he did was his
fault. You're overthinking it, Jared. Look at the percentage of drops that Courtland Sutton had. That's a number 1 target on a team that he's going to drop 8 balls. Close to 8 balls.
He didn't catch 100 balls, guys.
Here's one. I'll give you. No. I'll say this. Drops catchable balls.
I'm sorry.
I'm defending Evan Ingram here.
Drops. George Payton or George. What's his name? Who's the Cowboys guy?
George
Pickens, sorry, had more drops than Sutton. Are you saying that he shouldn't be picked up by the Broncos for different reasons?
George Pickens isn't a number 1 in Dallas. Who's the number 1 in Dallas?
He had more targets.
Yeah, because he wasn't hurt. CeeDee Lamb was hurt most of that season. That's why he had more targets.
He was the 4th in the league in yards. You can't say he's not a number 1. If we took him, you would say he's the number 1.
He became the number 1 by the end of the year. He started the year as number 2.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm just saying the drop percentage is what you got to look at. You can't look at the number of drops because he had so many more targets.
Okay, but by Jared's definition of what a number 1 player is, Courtland Sutton's drops are on higher percentage 3rd down, 4th down plays, and that's the argument that we're making, that someone else can step in and do that.
Okay, I'm with you, and it's easy to look at the negatives because it was like it sucked, right? It hurts more. How many times did he catch those balls? Right? Okay, 11% drop. How many times did he catch the balls that he was not supposed to catch? That those 3rd down outside like hooks.
I 1000% get that, and I understand that is his special quality that he brings. It is too infrequent for him to be counted as a number 1 receiver.
It's the normal frequency. I'm telling you, it's the normal frequency. If he's going to get thrown to as many times as he is, it's the normal frequency.
No.
It is.
There's going to be a lot of talk about this all off season long.
We'll talk about this.
Take it down.
You guys are going to want to be here.
And he's way down the list.
No,
if he has 6 drops, he's nowhere. We're not even having this conversation. I'm not even kidding.
Every Tuesday night, guys. Every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, we are live with another episode of Bourbon Broncos And No B.S, where we're talking about this kind of stuff and not doing the clickbait thing, whatever, just giving you our opinions and what we're thinking about everything going on. As you can see, we disagree from time to time. And that's okay. I mean, as the founder and Jared, the co-founder, we're always right. And everyone else is just, they either agree with us and they're right or they disagree and they're wrong. But that's okay.
That's not true. This is no BS. We get to no BS.
That's right. That's why it's called that. Yeah, no, exactly right. So it's gonna be fun, guys. We like to have fun.
I'm on Ross St. Brown. He had more drops.
He's gonna keep going. Just go on to the next prize.
We got one more prize, and then we got the grand prize giveaway of a Broncos jersey. And so, Mr. Adam, you are up, sir, giving away this Broncos flag. How you want to do it, buddy?
Love it.
So I always like kind of outside the box questions. I went maybe a little bit too difficult last year, so I'm gonna make it a true false question for my trivia.
Ooh, better
and I am going to say that for as storied a career as John Elway had, and the player that made me fall in love with the Broncos and with football, for a storied career as John Elway had, true or false, did he play in a bowl game at Stanford? True or false?
50-50.
Thank you for making a 50-50 question after mine.
We need to move the show along.
Did he play
at Stanford?
So
did John Elway
watch that Elway documentary?
True or false?
Anybody watch the Elway documentary?
Yes, sir. If you guys haven't yet, you need to.
Oh, exactly. I pirated some Netflix just so I could watch that. So.
Well, you got trues and you got falses. So which is the right answer?
Michael got it first.
Yeah, he did.
False. He
Right
never
there.
played in a bowl game.
Clayton coming in close with the false right after, but Michael in the comments ahead with the false there. Michael, congratulations, buddy.
Now, do we want to give the prize to Michael, who's been actually cracking on my beard that's really coming in?
Yeah.
No. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. No, that's kind of actually. I want to give it to him more now.
But yes, John Elway never went to a bowl game at Stanford. His senior year, he was probably 15 seconds away from going to a bowl game, and then that moment happened with the Cal marching band.
Yep. Yep. You guys need to go watch.
The band is on the field.
The band is on the field. Well, congratulations, Mike. You're getting this Broncos flag again. Send us a message with your address. But we're going to go ahead and as we start to close it out, move it on over to our grand prize. Now, this is a Broncos jersey of your choice, guys. So you get to pick the color. You get to pick the name if you want to customize, all that stuff. Now, if you've already won a prize tonight, you're already automatically entered. And how I'm going to do this, I will share my screen, boop-a-doo, and we'll pull this down. There we go. So names of name of wheels, whatever, wheels of names. So I have all the people here who have won a prize already. Now to get your name added onto this, it's pretty simple. Just go ahead and share your favorite Bourbon Broncos No BS memory or thing you like about us. I want to pump up our ego a little bit here, but it's our last big hurrah as we celebrate our 10th anniversary, guys. And again, just thank you for 10 years of supporting us. So put in there what you like about the show the most, how long you've been a fan, just anything about the show, and we'll get your name added over to here as we kind of start thinking about and maybe make it good things just because my ego is very fragile.
Wait, we don't get to vote on this, Kev?
No, we'll anybody who posts something in there, we'll add them and then do the spinny wheel for picking out who won. Spinny wheel. Yes,
that does seem most fair.
Spinny.
Let's see. Make sure I have people's names here. Not going to count that.
We just had this discussion of the oldest guy.
He's the oldest one in the room, and it's hilarious.
We've had him still patch along.
Thank you,
Clayton.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Clayton. Angelo, man, it's great to see you again. Great to see you on the show and hanging out with us after we've known each other for a long time now. Old high school teammates, Angelo.
Oh, nice. Very cool. Jerry, still rocking that team puff. But look, David's not here. You don't have to be nice to him. Like
exactly.
You can say actually, I only say that when he's here. But
it's okay. It's okay to say something about Team Bison now. He's gone, so we can just kind of just let us know.
Let's see what other memories or things do you want guys talk about as we close out the show here? Memories from the last 10 years or anything like that?
Well, I think it was my first show, official show maybe. I just remember after a lot of bourbon and a lot of BS, just chatting with Jared because I hadn't met him yet, and I think we were on Zoom for about 2 hours. Well, until 2 a.m, I think. Something.
Yeah, that was back when I was in my closet.
You were still in the closet then. Yeah. But, maybe he'll do that to you.
That was a while ago, though, wasn't it?
I remember finishing that night, and my wife was like, "What happened?" I was like, I don't.
Yeah, you're like, hey, I want to hang out with these guys who talk Broncos, and next thing you know, you're on there till 2 o'clock in the morning. It's like, I don't think this is for you, John. This is.
It felt like a Step Brothers moment. I was like, I think I just found my best friends.
Yep, I would say that's pretty accurate. Pretty accurate.
Yep.
Good comments. We be gelling. Ayla had to step away. She left a few minutes ago, but yeah, we be gelling. That is the unofficial slogan here at Bourbon Broncos No BS.
Yeah, let's go through some of these comments. I mean, there's a lot of good ones. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh man. Let's see. We talked
All right,
about.
I'll see you guys later.
Are you out of here?
Yeah, Spotty.
Nice,
Spotty.
Spotty. Thanks for joining, man.
Thank you, Spotty. Appreciate you, buddy.
Angelo, love cracking on us and being great sports about it. I mean, that's kind of what we do. Again, the no BS, I think part about this show is that like we just can kind of crack on each other and have a good time and just know that we're all doing the same thing. And I just love like football for that reason, right? Regardless of who you root for, what you do, like it's absolutely amazing to just be able to like kind of crack on each other and know that like we're all kind of doing the same thing, rooting for our team and hoping that they do the best. So it's absolutely fantastic. Let's see.
Sean here, first season, says we're amazing. Seriously, and thank you. I mean, not just because we're doing this prize giveaway and this how you enter, but we've said it a million times and we'll say it a million more times. We do this because of you guys. We want Broncos country to come together. People who maybe aren't around other Broncos fans. That's how Jared and I got this started, right? And so just be able to hang out with you guys every week. Highlight of my week for sure. So thank you guys, and that's exactly why we do this fan appreciation show as well.
Yeah.
Waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning to do a live stream with Kev for the Jets game.
Oh man,
That happened. I said we're going to be live 1 hour before kickoff. I can't control when kickoff is.
Yeah, the missus was like, "You're doing what?" I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna wake up at 6 and do the. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, have fun, I guess.
Doing the backstage show and learning about Ayla's film career.
I was gonna say that earlier, Ken, when you said some of the most fun, like the backstage show that we did nothing but bring up Ayla's old like film reel because she was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I was on this show." We were like, and the
I met Bam Margera. Okay.
Yeah, Bam Margera. She was on like a bunch of like reality shows when she was in LA for a while. We were like bringing all that. That was a lot of fun.
That was
Man.
unforgettable.
Andrew, I appreciate. Sorry, I was gonna jump in here. Andrew, I appreciate you, man. Heading back out there here pretty soon. I'm gonna try to do another couple spots while I'm out on deployment again. And yeah, I appreciate you guys for supporting us while, especially while I'm gone. And we keep doing what we're doing because that's what we're here for. Let's see, Kev, you were gonna bring up one.
Oh yeah, another one from Andrew there, and I think I lost it. But talking about it, here it is. Our weekly bitching about Garrett Holds back when that was.
Oh yeah, there was a couple years there. It was bad.
It was
yeah, yeah, it was.
I mean, a few more good years from him. He's a Ring of Famer potentially.
Yeah,
now
he is.
Now he's beloved. He's a beloved part of this team.
He is. Matt Francis, I'm not sure if he brought this one up. Calling the Texans game. He had the game on mute and us on YouTube, and he thought it was awesome. So definitely appreciate you, man.
Awesome. We'll keep doing that.
We can't do it every time, but we try to do it as much as we possibly can.
Yep.
1
away game a month. You guys can count on that.
Yeah.
So. Last call, guys. I think we have pretty much the same names. I'm not seeing any new names pop up into the chat here. So last quick call. Anybody else, if you don't see your name here, comment something you like about the show. John.
Kevin, what's the prize again?
This is a Broncos jersey of your choice, guys. You get to pick the color, you can pick the size, you can pick the name. You want it customized with a name and number. You just tell me that. We'll get that out to you. But this is open to everybody, including those who have won prizes before. So all those names are already on the list, and then I've added the ones that weren't on the list that have posted some great stuff here. So, but I think let's go ahead and do this, guys. Let's close it out. Let's shuffle the names here. And here we go. Good luck to everyone out there. And again, thank you for all of your support. Here we go. It is Jesse. Jesse Nichols. Congratulations. So, along with sending me your address and everything, Jesse, also let me know what kind of Broncos jersey you would like to have. And we'll get that shipped out to you, as well as Spotty's gift of that wooden sign. So congratulations, Jesse.
And he counted right when he won too. That was perfect.
Yeah.
Timing.
Right?
Perfect. Yep.
Good work, Jesse. Good.
Oh,
work,
here you go.
Jesse.
Yep. That's what it was. I think the system, totally different website, but still. Guys, 10 years. I know a long show tonight, but one, it's great hanging out with you guys as co-hosts. It's great hanging out with all you guys again in the comments. We've done this for 10 years now, and I'm, when we started, we didn't think about 10 years. We didn't think about 5 years or anything like that. But now I'm sitting here seriously saying, like, what's the next 10 years going to look like? And we're not going to get anywhere if it weren't for you guys and your guys' continued support. So seriously, thank you guys. And thank you guys for co-hosting as always as well. Go around the horn. What you guys have to say? Close her out. Final thoughts.
I'll start us off here. I guess 2 hours is definitely my limit of drinking for until I can't talk anymore. So thanks for letting me do my prize last there, Kevin. Congrats, Kev and Jared, and just thank you for letting me be a part of this. Like, this is such a fun group. We have such a good time. I mean, we are just here to BS and talk about Broncos. I know all of our wives appreciate it, so we get out of our system and we can talk to each other and not. I know we all still give them all the same facts, and maybe we get some out of our system, but anyone we know is still going to hear everything that we want to talk about when it comes to the Broncos. But no, seriously, thank you all. And 10 years, it's a great gift to the Broncos community, I think. The way that we interact with fans, this is a show for fans, and it's just so much to be a part of that. And then thank you for everyone that watches and interacts and comments like this. The reason we are doing this is for you. I mean, not to say that we wouldn't come on here and still do it if you weren't commenting, because we love talking about Broncos, but it makes it a lot more fun to have you interacting, and we love to be able to give back to you and give some prizes back to you. But the way that this team is going, I think there's just going to be so much more fan interaction, and this is the place to do it because we actually care. We actually care about what you have to say. So thank you for joining us every time you're watching.
Yeah. And John, thank you for making sure your hair is always just ready to go.
I don't have another gear, Kev. I'm sorry.
It's excellence or nothing. That's what it is.
Well, Adam, first year in the books, buddy.
Well, I got a couple. I mean, I don't want to go too long because it has been almost 2 hours. But first, yes, without you guys, without Clayton, Jerry, James, Mike, Sean, I'm probably forgetting a lot of you guys. You guys are here every week. Thank you so much for being here, jumping on live streams with us, and just shooting the bull about Broncos football. And that's why we're here. But also thank you to you guys, Kev, Jared, John, Spotty, David, Flagman, Ayla. I mean, for letting me have a platform and for letting me actually like host a show. And if I looked like the guy from Scanners with my head about to blow up, it was accurate. That was pretty accurate. I was a little nervous.
You did great, man. You did great.
But I'm so appreciative of the platform that you've given me just to write for you guys and to have my Cortland Sutton not hate, just constructive criticism on full display. I'm fully appreciative. I mean, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys, and thank you everybody out there that listens. I mean, I'm very humbled and grateful for having this.
Yeah. No, glad to have you here, man. Glad to have you here.
Absolutely.
And Jared, before we hand it over to you again, guys, if you want a prize, send us a message with your address. I see a couple of them here already, but make sure we get your information, dude. One, thank you. I mean, I say thank you to all these other guys as well, and I mean it, but to you, thank you. 10 freaking years. We had no idea what we were doing when we started this. I still usually don't know what I'm doing, but that's okay. We figure it out, and I do things that you're just like, God damn it, Kev Dan, what are you doing? I'm sure, but dude, here we are 10 years later, and huge thanks to you, man.
Yeah, Kev, man, like we started this thing in your cold ass house in Pensacola because you used to keep that shit at like 59 degrees. Just two drunk dudes talking about how great it would be to be able to talk to Broncos country being in the military and talking to people that weren't in the area because we didn't have a lot of, friends that were stationed where we were. And just to be able to start this thing and see where we're at 10 years later is just absolutely fantastic. And again, we do this fan appreciation show, and it's not just because we feel like we have to. We do it because we love you guys, man. Like, we would not be here without you. We would not still be doing this if we didn't love it. And the fact that you guys continue to kind of watch and appreciate what we're doing, I really do appreciate you guys. And the team has grown. It's grown and shrunk and grown and shrunk. And I think we have an amazing team. Adam, thank you for stepping on this year. Really appreciate what you brought to the team and everything that you've got. Even our one-on, like when we got to do some of the tailgate talks, just the two of us, flawlessly came in. And I know you were nervous, but I think it's been really good. Join us on the first season, the first episode of the season. If you actually watch, every year Kev Dan brings up the first time me and Kev went live, and he shows me and Kev the first time we went live in his apartment, us sitting next to each other with beer, just like, I don't know what to do with my hands. It's awesome. And so you stepped in seamlessly. Appreciate you, John. Like you said, the first time we met, just like brothers. Like, it was funny. We stayed up till 2:00 in the morning. Both our wives hated us, and we got along, and we got there. So again, thank you guys so much for everything. Still being gone a lot. I wish I could give more to the team and to Bourbon Broncos No BS, but I appreciate you guys for supporting me through the whole thing and being able to pick up a lot of the things that I can't be able to do while I'm gone. And we wouldn't be here without you guys. So again, thank you so much for everybody. Kev, 10 years down and 10 years more to go, man. Like, we talk about this offline. We talk about this all the time. We're going to do this until we don't love it anymore. And the fact that we're still loving this, like this fact that we're still loving talking to you guys and being able to bring this stuff to you and just be able to communicate with you guys through this platform is just absolutely amazing. And we're going to keep doing it. So hopefully you guys stick around and share it to your friends and family, because this is what we love to do, and we appreciate you guys watching. And somebody apparently appreciates it. So thank you guys so much.
Yep. No, enough to what I always tell people is I don't care that we don't have 5,000 people watching us while we're live. What I think is really cool is that we have a very dedicated, and for those, a couple names here, first time people or names I just haven't seen in a long time, like, nothing against you, appreciate your support as well. But the fact we have people here that tune in regularly, it's like Tuesday night, 7 p.m. I know what I'm doing. I'm tuning in to watch these guys. That is freaking cool. I don't care if there's 2 of you or 300 of you or whatever the number is. Yeah. That alone is really freaking cool. And so thank you guys, Jerry, David, Jesse, again, we can name everybody here and be here for another 15 minutes. To just thank you guys, and appreciate it. So this is always my favorite show, because we get to sit down and just talk to you guys. Have some Broncos talk and everything, but just make it all about you guys and saying thank you to you all. So look, 2025-2026 season is officially in the books. Next time we're live, we'll be losing this 10-year anniversary graphic. And that's fine, because it gives us 10 years to create a super fancy 20-year graphic. So I'll get right on that, guys. Don't you worry.
Yeah, right.
It might be ready in time.
No, we'll see. That's kind of a tight deadline. I don't know, guys. But so Jared, thank you. Adam, thank you. John, thank you. And again to Spotty and David and Ayla. Scott the flag man, Gary running everything behind the scenes there.
And Gary,
thank you. Yeah, gotta thank Gary. And appreciate all you guys do as well. So with that being said, next time you see us, we're full on in the 2026 season. So we'll wrap this show up, we'll wrap this year up, wrap the season up, as we always do, with a cheers to you guys and a very strong Go Broncos!
Go Broncos!
Go Broncos! Go Broncos!
Take care, guys. We'll see you next Tuesday.